up, guys? We're back to channel 4. Another reaction. We are back at it again with the deathcore gods themselves, the king of breakdowns. We are talking about Lorna, ladies and gentlemen, has just dropped a newly released music video. So I don't know if this is a new track or it might be a music video off of the newest album that just released over the past year, which unfortunately I haven't gotten my chance to react to it yet. So you know, this could be on one of the new ones we haven't heard yet from this, because I did make videos on all the singles they released prior to the album coming out. So this could be a song based off that album that I haven't heard yet. So I'm still excited to hear these guys, man. These guys are definitely insane. They definitely know what it takes to wow a crowd, man, because you never know what to expect from these guys as well, from their insane blast beats, from their insane melodic metal riffs, Will's ungodly talent of creating noises with his voice that no one has ever heard before. So it's definitely insane when it comes to this band. So I'm interested to see what bits of this track will melt my face off. So I could last the whole track, or I could just get melted instantly. So we're just gonna have to wait and see on that. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you have heard that album, be sure to let me know how it is in the comments below, and if it stacks up to other albums. So I don't think I've actually take the time to look through a whole album from these guys, you know, but I was gonna do it for this newest one, but I haven't had the time to do it, so I might have to do it in the near future. If it is as good as people say it is, I might have to go check that out. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, but before we get started, be sure to subscribe. I really appreciate it, and if you really help me out, if you like Lorna Short as much as I do, be sure to like this video as well. And if you're new here, thank you for stopping by, checking out some awesome infos, because we're just getting started on these heavy bangers. Ladies and gentlemen, no time wasting. Let's get right into it. This is Lorna Shore's newest release track titled In Darkness. Let's go, boys. I'm ready. Build it up. I like how they do these, like, very theatrical, open intros, man. I love the choir, I love the instruments. Maybe adds to that classical death metal aspect. We're in it! Lorna Shore, ladies and gentlemen! Oh, I just love those riffs! So melodic! Get that lead in there, baby! Ooh! Will got knocked out! Oh man! Tell us, Storm! Tell us, Will! I like those death metal leads, man. So melodic. Oh my god, the blast beats don't stop! Oh man, I'm just amazed by the drum man! Just non-stop beating! Call back in! groove going. Very interesting kind of like break right here. Kind of like it drops out chorus on me. Woo! Oh man. When that chorus hits, it just amplifies even more. Oh yeah, man. You just feel the emotion in every track. From the instruments, from the vocals. Woo! Let's go for a solo break, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Play those fills, drum man. Let that guitar speak! Woo! Harmonize it! Pull tappies! Oh my god, man. The energy just doesn't stop with these guys. It's insane. Like, just listening to this makes me out of breath. Back in. I just can't imagine these guys live, dude. Especially for screaming that long. For playing that long when every song sounds like this. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. Just each song is just packed. Fully compact with the amount of intensity, with the amount of energy, with the amount of, you know, musical prowess it takes to create one of these tracks, man. It's just ridiculous. It's insane. It's insane. Now, that just shows how they're one of the best. That just shows how they're one of the greats when it comes to this style of genre, this style of music, man. Because each song, you know, you can argue it does sound kind of similar to each track, you know, after another, especially with the blast beats, with the guitar riffs inside of things. But they managed to make it different enough to where it doesn't sound, you know, the same, especially with when you're not having, you know, incorporating like the heaviest hit breakdown known to man. But either way, this one didn't have that. You know, it had a little bit more of a classical kind of solo piece in there as well, you know, so it was different on that aspect. But you just can't deny the talent, man, it takes to create, you know, especially these tracks, man, with adding so many layers of instruments, with the choirs, with the strings, with just all the, you know, background noise that it takes to, you know, build up a song, you know, amongst all the, you know, guitars and drums and stuff like that. You know, it's insane. You can get a lot to handle when you're having all these sort of different instruments in a track. You know, it just sounds like a whole choir, you know, is backing this band at some points. But that's what I like, man. Just the creativity when it comes to creating a track, man. You can add anything to make it into a song. You could incorporate anything you want into it. That's what I like these guys, man. I like the creativity they go into creating these sort of tracks. But just the overall talent on this band is just nuts, man. From Will doing the screams, to the growls on the vocals, to the guitar man doing his sweeps, his solo picking, his tappies, his fast-paced riffage action, to the drum man non-stop BPM blasting with his double bass. with his thrash beats, with the blast beats, man. You know, I'm fully convinced he's not human. I'm fully convinced this man is from a different planet. He's from a different plane of existence, because how does he go that fast and that long without stopping? Without stopping with his calves, without stopping with the double bass, with the blast beats, man. It's like the whole midsection of the track for the second verse there felt like non-stop blast beats, man. It was just, my God, I couldn't keep up. I couldn't keep up with my own, you know, air drums, man. It was nuts. It was definitely nuts, especially with each song sounding like this. My man's calves must be this thick. He must be have meaty calves, because there's no way that this man could do this non-stop. I mean, it's just insane to me. Probably one of the best drum mans I've ever heard in a metal band. You know, there's been many, but like this one definitely takes the talent, especially when you're in a death metal band, when you have to be that fast, when you have to be that technical with the drums, with the beats, especially with the bass, man. It's just ridiculous. It's definitely ridiculous. But this one, like I said, is probably off the newest record that I haven't gotten to checking out yet. So, but I would say this one isn't really as heavy. It was really more as intense as past ones we reacted to. This one's a lot more upbeat, I feel like, for a death metal band. It's a lot more open, like the choruses always are, but it's a lot more, you know, inspiring, it feels like, especially when those leads start echoing out throughout the track, man. You just can't help but be inspired to do something. You can't help but be lifted up, I feel like, especially with those like open choiry courses that they always do. But like I said, they didn't have a breakdown in this one to make it heavy. They had that classical kind of melodic, you know, solo in here to kind of amp up, you know, the mood a little bit. So not as heavy as past Lorna Shore tracks we reacted to, but believe me, I already know they're already one of the heaviest hitting deathcore bands out there. But this one feels a lot more upbeat to the previous tracks. So if there's any other ones other than the singles we've already reacted to, be sure to let me know down in the comments. And if that album is worth checking out, I might have to check that one out for you guys in the near future. But yeah, man, I'm out of breath now. I'm out of breath now with listening to a Lorna Shore track. You got to prepare yourself when you're listening to a short track. It's just like watching like a whole, you know, 3-act piece almost, from the build up to the climactic ending, from the build up to the intro to the climax to the resolution at the end, man. It just feels like you're watching just a whole like play unfold in front of your eyes, man. It's just insane. It's definitely insane nonetheless. But very talented band. Super eager to check that new album out for you guys, and be sure to hit that subscribe button, especially new here, because go through every single band challenge and you won't miss out on a single one. Guarantee that. I'll see you guys in the next one.